Hi everyone.
Are you live?
Yeah, like no, not live per se, but I'm going to upload my YouTube channel. Okay. Hi everyone. So today we'll be celebrating World Breastfeeding Week, and we're going to be collaborating with the ICH, Rotary International, Educational Station of Nigeria. So we have our senior colleagues with us here. What do you have to say about breastfeeding?
Breastfeeding, the breast food for your baby.
Yeah.
So say yes to
breastfeeding.
No food like breastfeeding.
What about milk?
Yes, no food like breast milk.
Milk cannot be overemphasized.
Men, don't struggle to leave the breast.
Milk is a no-no.
Leave the milk for the baby and
Okay.
Exclusively, and you will get the best out of the baby.
What are you doing? Banner.
You and me, what is the future for you and me? Life is but short of a mystery. What can you say now to make me believe that your love is for real and it's me and you? I want to know if it's me and you. I want to know, can I trust in you?
Top management. I want to start by appreciating our able CMD. I want to thank God for this year's World Breastfeeding Week, and thank God we are marking it here.
1. Wash your breast with warm water. As you're taking your birth, okay, you wash your breast, the nipples, and take care when you're washing the nipples. We don't use soap. I said we don't use what? Does anyone know why we don't use soap in washing the nipples? Does anyone know? Okay. So we don't use soap because the nipple has this oil. The nipple has what? Oil. God bless you with some essential oil that confers protective factors to the nipple. Okay. So when you now wash off this oil with soap, the nipple now becomes too dry and it can now be easily infected. When even the baby starts sucking, it can start cracking. Okay, so take care when you're washing your nipple. Don't use soap. Massage your breast gently. Don't apply so much force, because when you apply so much force, it's going to be a painful experience. Some people will now come and be asking, oh, after massaging my breast, it's not been very painful. You don't apply so much force. And when you are massaging this breast again, you don't just start from the nipple. You start away from the nipple, from the areola, okay, and now start coming down in a circular. Everybody do this in a circular. When I say do, okay, I say everywhere in a circular manner like this from up, okay. Then you now start coming down gradually towards the areola. All right, so that is how you massage your breast.
The baby is benefiting. You are benefiting. Our nation, our generation is benefiting. Why wouldn't you breastfeed your baby exclusively? There is no milk in the world, wherever the milk is coming from. WHO has said that exclusive breastfeeding is the best, and the breast milk is perfect for the baby. Another thing is placing your baby to the breast. Latch your baby very well and allow up to 20 to 30 minutes on one breast so that one breast will be completely emptied. The breast milk comes out 2 times. That is the first part, that is 90% water. Then the hind milk is filled with so many nutrients, fats. So they always make a joke that when you just breastfeed your baby the watery part, you have placed your baby automatically on low fat diet. And this baby will not gain weight. But if you do it properly, empty the first part and the last one, your baby will be gaining weight healthily. Okay? And if peradventure the baby did not empty the one breast and sleeps off, please, when he or she wakes up, continue on that particular breast before you go over to the next one. Yeah, there might be one challenge. This one might get engorged. You can let the baby suck out some while you continue and empty one first. Sometimes, in my own personal experience, they will say, you're still on this one breast. This one will blow. I said, no, it's not true. That after some time, it will normalize, and it happens. I'm giving you practical experiences. Another thing is rejection. You know that some babies can reject your breast after some time. This baby has been breastfeeding. All of a sudden, you bring the breast. Have any of you experienced that here? I have. When I went to my village, they showed me a child that this child stopped breastfeeding at 3 months and shouted. They said that on his own he stopped breastfeeding. It can happen, but you as a mother, it is your responsibility to continue to put more effort so that your baby can continue breastfeeding. My own mother told me that I didn't breastfeed very well when she was alive. You understand? But now I have known the perfect benefits of breastfeeding. My baby currently, some weeks ago, she rejected my breast milk. I had to go extra mile. I went back, collected my breast pump. I had to pump out the breast milk and feed her. You understand? So sometimes when she's sleeping, I'll put the breast into her mouth. She'll start sucking. So I encourage you mothers, if you have such experiences, please don't give up so easily. Don't say this baby doesn't want to breastfeed. Will I kill myself? Of course you will not kill yourself, but please put more effort, and I assure you the baby will start suckling again.
Before we started, actually why we allowed the first speaker to talk on that was because she dealt on preparation of the breast before putting to bed. Because when you prepare your breast properly, you see that once you put to bed, in no due time, your breast milk will start flowing. And meanwhile, immediately you put to bed, within the first hour following delivery, you attach your baby. So when you attach your baby, really, you can't just stay and say breast milk start flowing. It doesn't really work like that. You have to attach your baby to your breast before the breast milk will flow. But some people are so lucky that way. Even some people before have more, and when they do 2, we can just say 2 out of 100 or 2 out of 50. But upon him a breast milk preparation properly, immediately and attach your baby. That attachment alone, that early attachment, that was like just early initiation. Once you initiate that first time, you see those hormones are responsible for breast milk production. It's just like someone who be a bit mad. A gate. Landlord and on gate man may pay also. That is exactly the analogy I normally use when I'm teaching pregnant women. Once one like this, somebody in a corner gate. That landlord hormone responsible for let down. Immediately that hormone that gate man open the door. The opening the door with that letting down milk within again you flow. There's no magic around it. No, attach early. Your breast milk will start doing what? Flowing. Before you think of breast milk not flowing for 2 weeks, means that there's something wrong with that person. I'm coming to that. Means that that person might be sick. Or maybe they tell the person, don't breastfeed because no more one that can easily transfer from that breast milk to the baby. I don't see the reason why a woman will put to bed and tell them ordinarily, apart from maybe illness or something that has to do with ill health, and stay for 2 weeks without attaching the baby. This is the most practical part of breastfeeding. It does not end on male exclusive, breastfeed your baby. If you don't know the skills that are involved, you cannot do. Show the palm, your palm is placed at the bottom of your baby, buttocks of your baby this way. Second of all, make sure the head is here, this way. The baby automatically lies so straight. Your hand here supports the baby's spine. Thirdly, the baby's stomach will face yours. Are you seeing it? Automatically the baby is facing the breast. Then the next thing you do is this. Take out your 4 fingers this way. Place under your breast this way and take the thumb to control the breast. Are you seeing it? It does not end here. When you sit on the chair, make sure you're sitting upright, that your spine will be supported, or your back will be straight. And then as you do this, as you want to pass your hand, don't pass it on top of the next breast. Pass it under. You know the reason why? So that your hand will not be compressing on the milk, on the other breast, and the milk will keep dropping. So pass it under, carry your baby. The next movement is what? Take your nipple and hit on the baby's mouth. The baby will open his mouth. As he opens it, put it inside. I did not go to my baby. Are you seeing what I'm saying? I brought the baby to me. As the baby opened his mouth, put it inside. And then, as you're breastfeeding, make sure the baby attaches to the black part of your nipple. It is called areola. That black part is called what? Areola. Even if you are as fair as pawpaw, it must be a discoloration on top of your breast. So how would you know that the baby is attached properly? The topmost of the your areola will be inside the baby's mouth, and the down part, all of them will be inside the baby's mouth, and your baby's lips will be turned inwards out this way, attaching. And as the baby is sucking peacefully, the baby is here. The next thing you will check is that as you're like this, you're looking at your baby. You're not supposed to look at any other thing. But as you're looking at your baby, do you know what you'll be doing? You'll be appreciating God, examining your baby, looking at the baby and be praying for your baby. Do you understand? You'll be communicating with your baby. At this point, which of my hands are free? So which hand would I use to change Z-word and Telemundo? Which hand would I use to do WhatsApp? Now it is you and your baby and God. So this is the most important part of breastfeeding. And then as the baby grows, the baby can now sit on your laps. Even as she's sitting on your laps, even if you're outside, and some babies can really be heavy, use your bag to support. Give me that bag. Use your bag to support your hand so that your hand will not pain you. But if you are home, you can use your pillow. If you're not comfortable, you cannot nurse your baby. Do you understand? And if you feel pain, please try to readjust yourself. Then if you're having a twin that you must nurse at the same time, then you carry the twin this way. As you're carrying that baby, you carry another one. What you need, yes, what the theme of this year's breastfeeding week is what? Protect breastfeeding. Protect breastfeeding and shared responsibility. That is when the men, that is when your mother, that is when your sister comes in. You cannot do it alone. She supports you. You understand? And then the most important part of breastfeeding is what? A woman should eat adequately. Breast milk is like garbage in, garbage out. Whatever you eat, nutritionally, you garbage it out to your baby. I think at this juncture, we will stop because we have tried.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dietitian Wabuma. She is the president of Nutrition Society of Nigeria, Ebonyi State Chapter. She is very amiable, she's very accommodating, and she's very patient with us. Please, I want to beg our dietitians, nutritionists, we need to support her. NSN in Ebonyi State will go higher.
To actually celebrate the World Breastfeeding Week. MAAMI is Mobile Aid Against Maternal and Infant Mortality. So it's a maternal health literacy initiative that does for mother and child. So we have been here since 2019, and we've been doing reaching out to some women and new mothers and pregnant women in the various rural communities.
How about you? How about you? 'Cause I would do anything. I just wanna know. How about
This way now.
you and me? What is the future for you and me? Life is but short of a mystery. What can you say now to make me?
Okay, the first woman that ever asked question in this place deserve a gift. So, madam, please come and take your gift.
And you, I want to know, can I trust in you? I want to know if what I feel inside.
The sage breast milk help the children, protect them from sickness and every other thing, and I've witnessed it right from my children down to my grandson here. I've seen that breast milk is helping them to grow.
Hold on, please wait. As in, I don't understand.
That's the same thing.
I want to understand. Mommy, you need to tell me that this is your grandson. Oh my chi. Oh my chi. Eh? Father in heaven. Are we seeing this? Am I the only one that is seeing this that I'm seeing? Oh my God. Congratulations, ma. Ma, let me tap into this grace. You see a man, in fact, we will come to you. Thank you very much.
Nutrition Society of Nigeria, Ebonyi State Chapter.
My story